Thank you and welcome to the July 24th, 2025 meeting of the Stormwater Task Force. The meeting will be recorded and posted later. If you have, I don't see anybody online and we don't have anybody in here, so we'll skip that part and we'll jump right into what we want to do. Renee, you said you received an email from a member of the public about this or about what we're up to here. It seems they didn't or weren't able to attend today, so
No.
we'll go based upon what you have.
So there's some comments / questions that I think are indicative of what we may get as we start to broadcast this more broadly. So there's 4 questions. So one is for comments, current funding source versus proposed funding source. Comment is that the concerned proposed funding source bypasses protections of Prop 2.5. Which
What's Prop 2.5?
the property tax, you can't go over,
Oh.
the 2.5%.
Okay.
That's why you have Prop 2.5 overrides.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
this is a surcharge, it's separate, so I think there's some
Yeah.
education that's
Right.
needed. This is for an enterprise fund.
Right.
It doesn't fall under a Prop 2.5.
Okay.
So just to give an idea of some kinds of things that we may have to. I think I hear Jenny. Or somebody. It is Jenny.
Good evening.
I think, did John say he couldn't make it? I'm Jenny.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Jenny, saying the word live.
Oh.
So best behavior.
I'll try, it's gonna be hard.
So I'm just going to, I got an email from a member of the public who wasn't able to attend tonight, but I can just give feedback as an idea of what probably other people are thinking too. So just to repeat for Jenny's sake, the current, the first point was current funding source versus proposed funding source, and there's a comment, whether that they're concerned the proposed funding source bypasses protections of Prop 2.5. So just some education is needed around Prop 2.5 and a surcharge.
Yeah.
For a utility, for an enterprise fund. Second point is proposed goal of fully funding budget line item upon implementation of the quote utility tax. Question related to that, has phased implementation been considered? The short answer is no.
Right now.
I think fully funding. The target for the fully funding budget line item is based on Bill's proposed plan of spending for the work, all kind personnel, all the resources, right?
Right.
So a phased implementation would impact your plan.
Correct.
Obviously, it would be a phased rollout.
And what would that even look like
I-
with a tiered system and starting out at like $5?
No, we're not
and
gonna
then
fully fund, we'll do 50% this year and bump it
Yeah.
up to the full 100% next year. I mean, I guess it's an option, but.
Yeah, it's gonna probably take a year just to get rolling,
Right.
because we're starting with zero money, so
I
we
know.
can't hire anybody,
I know.
because we can't pay them. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to wait probably a year. Or at least 2 quarters until they have some money and then start hiring. And I can't imagine purchasing any big equipment.
Because
until
we-
At least year 2, maybe 3.
It is a quarterly bill. That's the
Yeah.
plan, right? So,
Right.
Yeah.
so in a way, it's kind of phased. It's quarterly payment. Okay, another one is burdening commercial and industrial with additional taxes is a concern. I don't think we're directly burdening the commercial. It just so happens that commercial and industrial have more impervious area. the tiered structure is based on the amount of impervious area. Now, we did talk about kind of not doing a linear scale, kind of, yes, weighting the upper tiers, the
Yeah.
larger. So that is putting more burden on commercial and industrial, if you look at it that way. But they also
They
are
also have-
contributing the most to the stormwater.
Right, and they have revenue coming in as a commercial business.
Yes,
Where a homeowner is
Yes.
a homeowner,
the flip side is we're trying to alleviate the burden on homeowners.
right?
Residents, I should say. Okay, then the final one here is lack of accounting for properties that do not contribute stormwater to public ways. Have minimal impervious surface or have a mandated stormwater management system installed needs justification. I think this is this has come up by a number of residents, right? Like, I'm getting stormwater on my property. You're dumping on me, why am I now paying? And I think one answer is
Hopefully
the
stop.
work will alleviate the stormwater from dumping on your property, that's one goal.
That's the point.
And John's favorite line is, it impacts everybody who drives on Lunenburg roads. The rebuttal to everybody who drives on the roads is chapter 90 is for roads transportation for, quote, everyone. So I think when we talk about, I think it is important to distinguish between stormwater and chapter 90. Right?
Yes.
And utility and tax.
Cause that could blur, yeah, okay, so. Then there's the comment, be paying for the water as it comes from the sky now, the rain tax
Yeah.
is what. I think every town that has implemented this. And there is concern, water and sewer rates were once upon a time insignificant, but now they are no longer. I know for sewer, we pay Fitchburg. So
And limits.
I mean, that's, a lot of that's out of our control.
Correct.
Cause we give money to them to treat,
Yeah,
so we're at their mercy, they raise the rates, guess what?
Right.
We have to raise ours. Water is separate from the town, I don't know if water rates, I know we're paying for the Mass Ave, I think there's a 15, it was 25. First quarter, now I think my last quarter was $15 for the Mass Ave project, and I don't know how many years we're paying for that. This isn't stormwater, but since chapter 90 came up, I do have concerns of chapter 90 long-term. Being able to rely on that money.
Just a quick side item, could you forward me the email so I can get it entered into public record? Or figure out how to get it entered into public record?
Yet, without putting the name.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure that out.
I just copied what I read.
it's public record because it's in your email.
I know.
Nobody really wanted.
Is that a
But this,
thing?
I know this
Because-
person wants to come personally.
Sure, cause when we have somebody address, like at planning board, they have to give their name and address before they address it. I'm just wondering how that works with emails.
I don't know, I can just
Okay.
copy what I read and send you the bullets.
Yeah,
Is that
let's do
enough?
that.
I just wanna put it out there, so as a way of. Awareness of. Kind of. What people are saying, thinking.
Sure.
As we prepare to present this more broadly. I know the individual was planning on coming in, I got a text at the last minute that I wasn't able to make it, so.
Okay,
But where we meet once a month, I didn't wanna. Necessarily.
It's good to know what people are saying so that we can.
Yeah.
Hear it.
Someone we've heard before, right? We've
Yeah,
heard. Rhonda's been here, Kinnaman, Karen,
Yeah.
so,
Yes.
okay, I sent it.
Tailor our
Thank you.
message to kind of address these questions.
To kind of, yeah. I think it would be more efficient to address ones that we know.
Yeah.
okay,
That's it.
all right, excellent. Then we will continue on from there. We received follow-up documents from CEI, from Nick.
You don't have these, do you?
No,
Oh,
Do you have
right,
an email
Do you
yet?
have a town email yet?
nope.
okay,
You might, and they may have just not told you.
I
Yeah.
just got sworn in today,
I
so,
think the town email's independent.
and I haven't done like
Yeah.
even the skill.
The-
Skill thing questionnaire thing, like she sent me the link.
Oh, to do,
To-
conflict of interest
Conflict of
training.
Interest, yeah.
But we have people
Let-
on conservation who,
Who haven't done that yet?
well, it takes a while sometimes.
Okay. I think that the two new people have done it.
Yeah, I think so.
They're very good.
I literally just rushed down on why I had a break at lunch. It was like, swear me in now.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try forwarding this to you and see if you have.
Are you gonna guess?
No, just your Comcast email is coming up.
Yeah, that's all I have. So,
I can forward that to you.
I mean, I have a
There,
Gmail too.
I just forwarded it to your Comcast email.
Okay.
Doesn't,
And
people send stuff to my
I think
Gmail.
It's a
all the time,
PDF, I
so-
can
It's
just,
printed.
do you want, I heard the printer go, do you want me to
Yeah.
go get it?
Yeah,
oh,
so the memo is printed now.
On conservation, we had two new people and they had the emails ready, but then I could send them stuff, but they hadn't told them what their passwords were yet, so they couldn't, they couldn't get
That
it.
was easier.
Well,
Yeah.
there's more, Renee, there should be more. The entire 7-page memo.
Oh, my God,
Yeah.
oh,
Or whatever.
but that's old, right? He didn't just send that
Right,
recently.
it's old, but that's what was all
useful.
Nope,
okay, I'm not gonna. It's my personal phone anyway, so probably shouldn't. Download it to that.
It's still a staple too.
you can use it.
It's a public record, so it's okay if you
Okay,
have it on your phone, cause it's gonna be public record,
I don't, I'm just getting,
yeah. Better to be safe than sorry.
Do we have a new contract in place with Nick yet?
Not yet, so I have it. I put it in DocuSign, sent it to Jen, but she's on vacation.
Did you send it to Julie too?
No. I suppose.
Julie might be able to,
But at this.
well,
point,
Jen has
It's
to
only one
approve
day
it.
at this
Yeah,
point. They both are off tomorrow anyway.
well, no, Jen works on Fridays normally.
Wow.
She works it.
She works
Midnight.
all the time,
Yeah.
but I think she's been good about this week. I haven't
Yeah.
bothered her, so. Okay, so I definitely got the feeling at the last meeting that Nick was like, okay, I'll answer these questions, send you this information, then like, I need my contract.
Yeah,
So I don't think following up to questions from this, I think you have to wait for the contract, is my guess.
Yeah, it should be just a few days.
Okay. Good.
And then the way he structured it is certain tasks, we have to give him a notice to proceed. So as soon as we sign it, I'll give him a notice to proceed. So
Okay. Can we maybe, for Mark's sake, give a background on how this came about, try to catch up?
sure.
I've been trying to play along with it.
Okay, do you feel like,
No, absolutely.
okay.
Do you know what a task force is? Cause I didn't know that when I.
Just a really cool name.
Yeah, so when or if we get this implemented, then the task force disbands.
Yeah.
And it becomes a committee.
Yeah.
So this is just to get this
This
done.
is to get the ball.
I didn't know that at first.
I,
Cool.
that I knew.
So you're gonna stay on forever then? So there is an end in sight. Maybe, I don't know, they've been trying for years to get this done.
Yeah, so this is the first time we seem to actually be making progress on it.
I
so.
think we have some traction, at least.
Basically, we are attempting to create a utility specifically for stormwater mitigation and yeah, basically better developing our stormwater system and helping to protect the town from flooding effectively. The document you've got there was given to us by CEI as a kind of outline regarding how we will pay for it.
Okay.
They're using a system called what is it, ERUs?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, effective something units.
Residential unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
One ERU is basically somebody's house. And then we go up based upon square footage from there. That will pay for part of it. Bill has other avenues of funding that come in, chapter 90 funds, and I think there's some others, but I don't have you
Yeah,
right on hand.
operational funds
Yeah.
and capital funds.
Oh, basically, the whole thing comes about because we do have some money that goes towards like dealing with our stormwater
So
system.
that was what I was wondering, was
Yeah.
like, there has to be some of that already in the DPW budget. Like, I
Right.
can imagine with situations such as like Leominster flooding, you know, last year, was it the year before, but something like that, there's probably not enough to handle something
Right.
like that.
So that storm, we had one culvert washed out. It was about $75,000 to replace
Yeah.
it, fix everything.
Yeah.
My budget, my line item for drainage is $60,000.
Yeah, it's a
So
little,
just
little short.
that one incident.
So much water.
Yeah.
And that you have to clean catch basins. I mean, there's, yeah,
Yeah,
and there's the MS4 compliance.
right. Right, so part of the MS4 compliance is reporting, and that's where CEI helps us. So there's a separate line item called stormwater. That has a lot of money in it. It's basically for engineering for CEI. That is $100,000 per year. We're not quite spending that now, so.
And the MS4 compliance. We're not,
Or, yeah,
yeah,
we're not where we should.
Yeah.
Just say that. So MS4 is municipal separated sewer systems, and it's a federal permit. So
Okay.
it basically says, you know, the federal government allows us to discharge stormwater into water bodies if we do all these, you know, criteria, right?
Okay.
And we're not making all the criteria. We're good at the reporting because we hired the consultant, CEI. But some of the more physical work, we're not quite there.
cause a catch basin clean out is supposed to be on a schedule, right? A regular,
Right.
yeah. That's just one thing.
And part of what we have is with the line items being a part of the DPW's budget, we don't have dedicated manpower and dedicated equipment for it. So part of what setting up these utilities is to have people whose job is just cleaning out the catch basins and effectively working on our stormwater system.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I've had a backup on front of my house. And I'm right on the Lunenburg Townsend line, so it's like both DPWs show up and they look at each other and go, it's yours. No,
Rock,
it's
paper,
yours.
scissors?
Yeah, exactly. No, they just kind of sit there and go, okay, you do this side, I'll do the other side, kind of like,
We can talk after, I got an idea for you.
oh, good.
Um. Oh, and so several other towns have done this.
Yeah.
In the States.
Yep.
And Nick has been involved. Nick is, how do you pronounce his last name?
Christopher.
Christopher. Who's from CEI, has worked with some of these other towns and getting in place. That's how he came up with some of these tiers and the costs and all of that.
So just to go over some of the answers we got last week. A lot of the vacant lot issues we had with just an artifact of GIS. And what I have in my notes here is that they should be ascribed ERU values, as we go. What I have here is CEI knows what they should be. And we corrected some tables,
Yeah, he
Adjusted
owed us an
to correct.
updated version of this with the corrected tables.
yes.
So he sent out the tables. Well, they're not tables, but it's more of an explainer, I guess. He updated the amounts of what's in the tables.
The Excel spreadsheet,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought that was just for the large properties,
Um,
ERUs greater than 25.
That's this one, but he also
Yeah.
gave this to.
Oh, on the first tab?
yeah. What does IA stand for?
Impervious.
Impervious area, okay. I do independent assurance is at work and it's really throwing me off.
Mm,
Yeah.
I
So one of your
I
questions.
don't understand the
was-
first
I-
tab.
Yeah, I don't understand. it
he
either,
broke it down into acreage for us,
Right.
which.
One of your
doesn't make it
questions
less
is how much,
confusing.
Yes.
how many acres the roadways were? And he came up
Oh,
with 383.
Yeah,
I came up with 238. But that's on mine's town-owned roads only.
yeah,
I'm sure he's including Mass Ave, which is a state road, and then all the private roads.
Oh, sure. Okay,
some of the private roads, like fire, are not paved, they're not impervious.
Right.
So how does it work when it's a state-owned road? We still have to plow it?
Nope.
Oh,
We don't,
no.
you don't plow
state
to it?
plows it.
we don't plow like 13 or 12?
13 we do, that's
Is-
town-owned.
Oh.
Two A
okay.
though.
2A, Mass Ave is state-owned.
Is that the
Okay.
only one?
That's the only one.
So the state comes and just plows that,
Yeah.
okay.
What? Sorry, I was just writing things down. What did you get for town road?
238 acres.
Okay. And that's for 389.
Yeah, that's.
That's 300.
That's like 87.5 miles road.
Okay,
Like,
I'm really confused.
is this? So it's only, he has 383 acres of town-owned impervious area, but then 5 acres of impervious open space.
I
Do they have
know.
Parking lots it? This seems either low or high, I can't tell. But then private open space,
So, like,
34 acres?
Public safety building parking lot, this parking, like town-owned parking lots. 5, I can't,
so like with the
Picture that.
DPW count as town-owned open space? Impervious area?
I would think that open
no,
space
it-
would be like, open space that's open to people recreationally, like a park or
well,
something.
that's not impervious.
Yeah.
I think, you know, the parking lots of the,
I would think it would be parking lots.
yeah, the
That
parking lots.
That makes more sense to
of
me.
the
Yeah,
parks.
cause if you factor in all the school parking lots.
Oh, yeah, the school too.
Right here.
Okay.
Whatever other properties the town owns.
Yeah,
I don't know if that would be under open space though. That would be more under municipally owned.
Alright. So we
impervious
need
area.
some more explanation of this.
More confused.
I am confused, cause then line 10 is a category private. Impervious area. And then I guess rows 11 through 17 are the private,
Yeah. That's, I think 735 is those added up.
is it? Yeah, let's see. Well, 383 and 5 is not 389. But
No, it seems like
It's really
they're
close.
probably 383 and
it'd be a rounding error. Let me do a quick sum here.
580. 640. That's
Yeah, 735, yeah. That adds up. Okay, so. All right, so 65% of, let's just say resident or private, non-town. 65% of the impervious areas coming from low density residential?
Is
Or
that
We're saying
just houses?
94% of the town is pervious. Is that what that means at the top?
That's just acre, so, okay.
Total area, pervious area.
65% of the impervious area, private impervious areas coming from low density residential.
All right, wait. The top is that town is 94% pervious.
Yeah.
And the next part is the other 6%. 35% of that is municipally owned and 65% of that is privately owned.
Okay, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Then we go into the town, then is he breaking down the town owned by municipally
Yeah,
owned?
he's breaking down, so. you
And then,
can
so
try to
that's
get-
389,
If you click
Yeah.
on the cells, there's formulas in the percent
yeah,
cells.
so if you like, line 7, 8 and 9 correlate to line 5. And then line 11 through 17 correlate to line 6. So that's the breakdown of the 35% and the 65%.
Yes.
Right, now I kind of get it.
So only 14% of the non-town impervious area is commercial.
That sounds about right. I mean, it's pretty residential town.
Yeah. 14%,
So 65% single family homes,
probably.
14% commercial, 8% arrive. Things like that.
Now the roadway, I'm confused. This is
Like my
private,
road is a private road, but it's not paved, so it wouldn't be.
where I
Impervious.
live is private and it's all paved. with
Yeah,
lines.
that probably is in there, the
Yeah.
5%.
And then we're back to the open space.
Open space, because I've got private open space, which I don't fully understand, and then the town owned open space.
Uh-huh.
Private open space could be,
So,
do we have
I mean, if you go back to.
like any
park-
trustees areas or things like that?
If you
Oh.
go back to like. Commercial, like the commercial here, if private open space, if that's parking lots. Walmart,
Yeah.
Hannaford parking lot,
Oh, that would be under commercial though,
yeah,
if
so,
town-owned impervious area is everything that the town owns, then I do think that open space includes like the buildings, like here, the DPW, like anywhere that we have impervious area, anywhere that is not going to be part of the charge of
Yeah.
the fee structure.
so that's, yeah, is that under,
35% is, that's higher than I expected.
35% of the 6%? So yeah,
And I mean, that's almost
Of the
exclusively
impervious
roads.
area, yeah.
that.
Yeah.
It seems high, actually,
It is almost all roads, yeah. Doesn't it say
So-
5?
yeah. Because then roadway is 99%
Uh-huh.
of town owned. So of the 100% of impervious area, which is 6% of the town. Saying 35% of it is owned by the town,
Mm-hmm.
and then 65% is owned by private residents or commercial. But 35%, even if you're counting the roads. That seems very high,
Doesn't it?
yeah.
I didn't, I thought the gap would be bigger.
Yeah, I guess,
So the breakdown here is 65% of this 6% is what's paying for everything. Well, no, sorry, is what we are developing the fee structure for?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
Is that?
I mean, the town's already taken care of the 35%
Yes.
municipally owned.
yes.
Is that me going off of that? It is. I don't know, my fingers now.
Okay,
But I don't know, I think his roadway number 383 is way too high.
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean, it's 100 more acres than I have.
Mass Ave.
It's not big.
What,
I mean, it's miles, how many miles of road in town, is it 90?
I have
I wanna say
87.
90, I was gonna say 90 of town on roads.
what would privately owned roads count towards? Like, is that just? We can't necessarily charge on it because it doesn't.
well,
Well,
we're
we're
not
not
charging on the
road.
roads anyway,
Sure,
so those the houses that live on the road, well,
Now it's my turn.
we all forgot to turn our ringers on.
Mine is. all
Mine is just my husband
Does a
puts it around the
privately
garage.
owned road count towards the impervious area total for the resident? If it's paved?
Not the way, my understanding, the way that. That Nick did the tiers, like single families, which is, what is it, class 10 or something, I forget, the code.
Yeah, 10.
The tax code for single family home. All gets the same
Yeah,
tier,
But
so
what
that
if-
doesn't include driveway, road, nothing, it's just
Okay.
single family home.
But
So-
what if you get like a development like you were saying?
Yeah.
How do you classify that?
I
I
think
think it's not.
trying to might be more expensive than what we could.
Okay,
I don't know if the return on investment would be worth it, also the,
I mean, it's like the town, like we
Fighting.
pay to have our roads plowed,
yeah,
it's all we pay for our own trash collection, everything.
you don't get trash collection?
Not town, no.
I think we all pay for trash collection. those
Well,
are the
you have the
bags.
bag, but no, we have a private thing.
Yeah,
Um. This is the first time, we haven't
we didn't
talked
even
about roads
ever,
at all,
it has never been brought up
other than
until
they need
now.
to be maintained and they're like eroding from, you know,
Yeah,
running water.
and roads are like the number one source of runoff. So, I mean. Are we gonna make it, do we wanna look at making it more complicated? Or,
I don't think so.
There's
think
that
so.
risk, right, the
yeah,
return on
the
investment.
return on investment,
Yeah.
I don't think is worth it, but also, roads are. A significant contributor to stormwater.
so this,
But most of the roads are town owned,
Yeah, so the
everyone,
majority of
pay-
our,
all
yeah,
the residents pay. Because, as John says, everyone drives on town roads.
aren't some of the stormwater mitigation ideas and things that we're gonna be doing, they're gonna affect the roads, aren't they? I mean, the roads are gonna be involved in it,
Correct.
so.
if something happens on a private road though. The property owners on the private road
Yeah.
are on the hook for any
Yeah.
repairs, so that. But, the water going down the road might have, most of the private roads are dead ends though, right? And there's just,
Maybe,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
but like ours
Or
goes right into
confusing
the lake,
yeah,
right? It's, everything's downhill. to
Yeah.
the lake.
same,
That's the other aspect of the runoff, you get all the,
oh yeah.
and then you
we
have the
a-
weed issue.
When we moved in, we had a pipe that goes along our whole property, and had a hole in it above our property, but it's not actually our property, and it was just gushing. Into our, but my neighbor fixed it, cause he's a good neighbor.
okay. So we think we've got a relative handle on this chart. There's some questions about acreage for the actual roadway. And a couple questions just to make sure we're interpreting this all correct. But what it looks like is like roughly 4% of the impervious area in the town is privately owned. Or sorry, 4% of the area in the town, 65% of the impervious area. Or whatever 65% of 6% is.
Mm,
Okay,
that's pretty good if only 6% of the town is impervious.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. This is
Yeah.
a very open spaced town, lots
Yeah.
of, that's why we moved here.
Mm-hmm. The second tab is the one
yeah,
that I think we really were wanting to see.
yes, so these are all of the,
Now I'm at the. So,
so as we expected, the Walmart strip mall parking lot is our largest. Area, and it is double where our current. System caps out.
What is number 11?
I don't
I'm
know.
gonna find
I
it.
know it's 29 Summer Street. I looked it up.
That number is 29 Summer Street?
Yeah. Yes,
What is that?
it's the building supply.
Oh, builders?
Yeah.
Oh,
building
the
supply.
one that's out of business?
Yeah,
Is it, I was gonna say, is that open?
yeah,
That
right on
used
the
to be,
Fitchburg line.
Yeah,
uh,
builders surplus supply?
yeah,
That's
no,
nice.
it was. What was it
Builders-
before that,
Oh, before that, I don't know.
Yeah, builder supplies, kitchen bath.
Yeah,
oh, I have to remember it now, I forget. Before it was building supplies, it used to be.
That
like
is
a-
a lot of
It was like a
impervious there.
Spags kind of thing, but it wasn't Spags.
So, I mean, somebody still owns the property, right?
right.
Yeah, with hate taxes?
Yeah.
Leominster
We hope-
Gun Club is in Lunenburg,
Yes.
Yeah,
interesting,
That's the one on the corner of Leominster, Shirley and Lancaster.
Yeah.
okay,
So the first one, the 301 Mass Ave, that's the whole
Oh, that
complex,
one,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
That's the whole strip mall, the top, the biggest parcel.
Yeah,
Which one is this,
The
David?
first one, the 301 Mass Ave,
Yeah.
that's not just Walmart, that's.
Walmart,
the entire
Hannaford's, GameStop,
complex,
all
okay.
that, yeah.
So we had 10, tier 10 had 5 properties between 51 and 200. I mean, 51 and 100 year.
In front of this, we have 3, and it's
Yeah.
all over 100.
I think we went through
Yeah,
and
we-
estimated what we thought they were.
well,
Yeah, we
you
did.
missed the 475
that-
Road, which is the big warehouse.
Right.
Boulevard Central, you missed that.
I'm confused how that was missed. And now
Well-
I'm worried that some,
You must have pulled the data before it was put into the GIS system.
But that's been there for, because my work did that, right? That's been there for a couple of years.
Yep,
Yeah,
yeah,
That's-
over 2 then, I believe.
that was before I started, and I've been there for 2 years, so it's gotta be a lot
Yeah.
older than that.
I don't have it in my notes.
and there's 2 PJ Keating properties listed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised by the ERUs on that's a lot. They must have some big buildings in there somewhere.
So some of these are well over 100 and this initial table only went up to 100 and there were only 5 properties. How many are here?
It doesn't match this table.
So I know, this is
Yeah.
making me twitch because tables don't match
Okay,
and we know there's something missing already. There's a property
Yeah.
missing.
Property does not exist on townwide GIS. And where did you get it from? That doesn't make any sense. Hold on.
I had a spreadsheet with all the properties, and I
Yeah.
searched for the number, the map ID number.
Yeah, but how did he get the map ID number?
Yeah,
If it,
right, it must have been a glitch in the GIS.
I can't even, we were trying earlier to find where on GIS you see the impervious area. I couldn't find it. Can you find it?
I feel like that's a paid overlay, but
Did you pay for it?
you found it?
I thought I did. I had,
You have,
when I was goofing around with it at the last meeting, it was virtual. I didn't go on the town one, I went on the state one. And I
Oh.
know I picked an overlay. I did it
But
really
that art,
quick.
so, well, there's ArcGIS, but that doesn't have Lunenburg, I don't think.
I just did a quick Google search and it was the first mass.gov thing that came up. Only.
That's what I'm looking for. Find impervious area. Here's the thing, this is from 2005. Maybe?
That's what I found.
Even
Maybe
an
it's older.
online map.
I think that's what I found.
I feel like this is gonna be,
And
No,
maybe it
that's
was
from
out
two
of date.
thousand and five, that would explain why it's missing as much data as it is.
well, he should have
Mhm.
access to more recent data. Also, I'm in drones.
Yeah.
Pick that up. But I'm assuming that he has access to like recent drone flyovers that
Sure.
are aggregated.
Cause
This is a very weird map.
Yeah,
we had estimated Leominster Shirley, so we had GIS acres. It's 30, and we estimated 75% was impervious, which comes up to 22 acres. How that translates to ERU, I don't know.
22 would be tier 8. Right?
Acres,
Table 3-1. So,
Oh,
how does acres,
what's the square footage?
I can't remember. ERU to acres, what's the relationship?
I can look that up, I just need the,
it's in,
I think it's in his text, right? Yeah.
so
Here we go.
the rate structure analysis, it says 1 ERU for a median home of 4,200 square feet.
Okay.
But that's for the single family, so I guess that's like tier 1.
alright. 4,200 square feet is 1 ERU.
So
That is less than 0.1 of an acre.
Oh,
and that parcel number comes up as 29 Summer Street.
how many square feet is 22 acres?
22 acres?
Is it like 4,000 square feet per acre?
960,000. Right, rounding a little bit.
Square feet?
Yeah.
So based on that. It's above a tier 10. Cause it says tier 10 covers any property with an ERU value greater than 50 or impervious area greater than 210,000 square feet. So I don't think it's
It's almost 5 times,
yeah. I think I had written,
4.5.
oh, I have it here. I had written so 210,000 square, here's the 3 has the square feet of impervious area. Now tier 10 is being more than 4.8 acres. So 3 does less square feet. So we convert that to GIS has the acres, right?
Yeah,
So the missing property is definitely in a
Make a difference.
it's gonna be in the top third of this table, I think, at least. Cause there is a big jump. You go from 44 to more than double. And to put them all in the same tier doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
No. And no other town that's done it has it just, they have like a big jump
Yeah,
between, like I'm looking at Chelmsford.
Oh, yeah.
And, their tier 18, which is 1.1 million square feet.
Yeah,
I've been part of 1.1 million to 1.2 million square feet. Is 34,627,
Yeah.
but if you have 50,000 to 75,000, it's 2680.
okay,
And that's this year, that's effective 1/1/2025.
they have 18 tiers.
Yeah,
What is in tier 18?
1 to 1.1 to 1.2, they're probably
In Chelmsford.
trying to encompass getting everything that had a big jump. But so that somebody who has 500,000 isn't gonna say, I'm paying the same as somebody who has 900,000.
Yeah.
They also have a lot more business in Chelmsford, so they have a
Yeah,
little bit
that's what
more
I
to
was
account
wondering,
for.
What's that
What?
big?
What's that big in Chelmsford?
Oh,
I don't,
probably on the Lowell side of Chelmsford.
No,
maybe
that's what I
like
was thinking.
Coles.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be my guess. Somewhere in that area, though, not on the Westford side.
okay. Yeah, I wouldn't expect on the
Yeah.
Westford side.
just. Or not important.
so, mm. Cause even tier 9, our tier 9 has a double,
Mhm.
that range doubles in square footage.
Yeah,
How many, so Nick started off with 10. How many do you think we need to go to?
I
Which
think,
one,
did we,
how many should we split? Based on?
Although, the part that's weird to me is like, so table 3.3 has them grouped the way it does in those tiers.
Mhm.
But if we go to table 3.1, like, it looks the same, but it is actually broken down smaller, like, if you have 27 ERUs, you're not paying the same as somebody who has 49 ERUs, even though you're in the same tier. Cause like. It's still, oh, no, it is
No, I
broken
was
down
gonna
by
say,
tier price,
no.
not ERU price, so.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
are
Alternative.
just alternatives.
There's alternative rate structure.
And
for each tier.
We don't have to stay in the same, rate. for-
Right, that's what
We
we're
could
talking
say
about.
like alternative 2 for
Yeah.
residential.
Yeah.
So,
Is it just overly complicated, like, to say you're being charged instead of by tier, just based upon ERUs?
also, I was just looking at Millis. And Millis does, they have billing units which are based on your square feet at 0 to 199, 200 to 1499, 1500 to 2499. And that's either 0 if you have 0 to 199. They have, I'm guessing, a lot more detailed data than we have. But anything over 3, which is a $99 annual fee, then it's an additional fee for every additional 1,000 square feet. So I don't think we wanna
Okay.
do that. That sounds really complicated.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that Millis is doing that, but they are doing it, saying you have an extra 10,000 square feet, this is your fee.
Right, so they must have looked at each property individually, right?
they have like the other type of data that
Yeah,
Nick said was available, but we're not gonna get crazy.
yeah, they have to do a lot of field work and
Right,
get a lot of
and
money.
it ended up costing what we would
Yeah.
get, so. But they do, it's kind of that, like we could even look at something like that, but not, you start, just have the residential fee, which is
Yeah.
the residential fee. And then say, anything over whatever, like tier 6s or something, then.
That's
There's
kind of
a,
what this is doing though, right?
yeah, well, no,
Tier-
cause then at tier 10, it's like all the same,
Well, I think tier 10 needs to be split out, and
Yeah.
maybe even tier 9.
so.
That's a
We could say,
big
like,
range.
Come up with something for a tier 11 and a tier
I don't
12,
think we need 18, but
no, we
maybe
definitely,
12 tiers.
I think 12 or 13 is probably gonna.
13's fine.
I think 12 would cover us though, because if you look at I gotta pull up that table again. In the new thing. A lot of them are. Similar, so. Really 19. Through 5 through 19. There's only a difference of 20, which is a lot, cause it's almost double for some. But we could probably do like 10 and then 11 and then do a 12. So you have, lines 12, no, hold on. 15 through 19 being one, maybe anything under 30 is one, anything under between 30 and 45 is another, and then 100 or 45 or over. That doesn't seem right, though. It's such a big jump.
There's nobody in that range. So on this table, we're looking at tiers 9 and 10,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, what do we think?
Which, again, there should be 21 based on this table.
Yeah. But we know we're missing the new building. And then, did we say?
He's missing 4.
What do you mean?
Table 3-1 says tiers 9 and 10 have 21 total properties. There's
Okay.
17 in the spreadsheet.
Right.
Yeah.
You found one that's missing.
So,
Yeah, doesn't add up.
Which may not. We may not need to break out the tiers, but we will need to calculate the rate structure, like the alternatives and what we add up, because we're trying to hit a target number to fund. Right? That's how we're setting the fee.
Yeah,
the Lunenburg Central is that warehouse?
Yeah.
Surprised Powell isn't more. I guess it's mostly just symposium, pervious.
Yeah.
Right.
I thought they had more buildings though. Garages, whatnot. Just maybe combining the 2 PJ Keating properties.
Well, they're broken out in that table,
Yeah,
so. Wouldn't,
they would be in different tiers.
they would be in different tiers.
That would, combining them would significantly increase their
Yeah.
costs. I assume they get separate property tax bills.
Right.
sure.
What? How could the Leominster Rod and Gun Club have 27 ERUs?
Do they have an indoor range?
I don't know, I've never been.
I've never heard it.
I've I went there once as a kid to watch my buddy shoot skeet, and that was all outside, so.
Yeah, I was gonna say, usually. Something like that is. Not a lot of buildings. It's more of like an outdoor space. And it's mostly, it's like half wetland there.
Unless they have a large parking lot, which they have.
Yeah, this is,
It's weird.
Yeah, I was
I'm
gonna
not
say, it
seeing
shows
much.
up as trees.
yeah. I find this, unless there's a lot of buildings under those trees. I mean, is he just using the acreage?
It should really only be impervious area.
Right,
Right,
yeah, that's what, it's tough to sit here and question all of this, cause we don't.
You know,
Then, I mean, if we were to give them a bill for a 27-year use or whatever it said, they're obviously gonna fight it, cause unless there's something in there that we don't
How
know
does
about.
Central Mass Garden Center end up at 44?
Right.
Right.
I know, they
mean,
just have,
They have
like,
the
that
big
one building.
greenhouse. That I would think, but does that count as impervious? Because
I think it does,
Well, the greenhouse would,
yeah.
cause that would contribute to runoff, but
but-
I feel like they
Did
are
have a lot
more,
of greenhouse,
Yeah,
yeah,
like similar to Central, I mean,
yeah.
Okay,
They have, compared to the land.
Central Mass has
not
one
much,
big
but-
greenhouse and Dick's has like 8.
several, yeah.
Yeah, they have more than, six is the best.
Well, they have two different locations where they have greenhouses, right? Cause I know they have like propane tanks at two
Right.
different.
So Central Mass Garden Center, they have a couple of like those things that are round, I forget what those are called, and a couple of greenhouses. But for the vast majority of it is just like gravel.
Yeah,
And then also they have a retention pond, an irrigation pond, which probably picks up a lot of runoff. So,
it has the Rod and Gun Club as being 2.5 acres of impervious area. That doesn't seem right.
that's a really big building,
Yeah.
or a parking lot, maybe it's the parking lot?
yeah. You see it up here, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
So-
Central Mass,
No, that's.
oh,
again,
well,
so-
run and gun.
what,
so-
what is its
These
total
are large, huh?
property? Like, is the total property 2.5 acres?
Mm. It's in the card.
Oh, so I have it open still, I think.
Cause the people in these higher tiers. We better be right,
21
that they
acres.
belong there,
Oh.
cause they're gonna get a bill.
It says that 10% of its whatever is
So wait,
impervious.
did you just have a picture up that showed it not entirely covered by trees? Oh, you were in winter? Probably.
No, I don't know
No.
what this is. Oops.
Okay, so. Let's put this for our next round of questions.
And then we can get back more questions than answers. Oh yeah, look at that. If you look at it on Google. I think that. This is paved right here, but the rest of it's just sand.
Yeah,
That's
That's pervious.
sand? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pervious.
yeah.
This is, I can tell that this is paved because it's cracked, like that up there, looks like,
oh, yeah,
but
absolutely.
above it, that part isn't, but the part below it, that looks like sand or
Good parts
gravel.
Ours is
Yeah.
big.
That looks like it's paved.
Mhm.
The rest of it does not.
And
I
how many
mean-
buildings? Those two?
it's
Yeah,
just.
there's
That looks like
just
that's-
one.
Yeah,
That doesn't look like.
Yeah,
2.5 acres,
No.
unless some of that is paved and I just can't tell,
Doesn't look it.
no. That parking lot looks like it's pervious too, because it has so many cracks in it. Looks like there's like a water, like puddles in the parking lot. Oh. Definitely not 2.5 acres. It's tough to question all this data
Mhm.
and then get answers and then have more questions. It's not. I'd like to have good data and not know the answers to people's questions and not rely on data that's bad.
Alright, so that's one, we appear to be missing 4 properties.
Yeah.
Maybe more, cause we're questioning some don't belong on this list.
Well, maybe it'll even out somehow.
Okay. And that 4 missing properties is a comparison between this large impervious area properties and table
Table 3-1,
3-1.
here's 9 and 10.
Okay, maybe we'll make it easier for next time.
Yeah, so my notes from from our discussion in May, that we needed a tier 11 for largest properties over 420,000 square feet. And range of tier 9 is too large,
Yeah,
so. It sounds like that's still,
outstanding.
cause once we have that, then we can have the fee structure hit our target, and then it's how do we. Get this out there in
Yeah,
front of people. Um,
we could probably come up with a fee structure based on some of the data that we have, but we just need better data to make sure that we're charging
Yeah.
the right properties, the right thing, or looking to charge the right properties, the right thing. I think based on the data we have, we could probably come up with a fee structure, just
Sure.
knowing that what's in those tiers may change.
what did we say at annual town meeting? Up to 100? For a single family?
I think it said up to 25 per quarter.
Okay,
Yeah,
Right.
so. The rate schedule in Nick's table is per year, right?
correct.
Okay,
Oh, that's arrived, okay.
Yeah, what did he have arrive as?
1 carousel lane,
Is that arrive?
Uh, yeah.
And that's 107? That seems low.
right?
How is that?
Well,
Less than like heating, 400. Heating is like all dirt.
They have that big giant garage though.
yeah, it's it's 3 separate things. It's the gravel mine, it's the asphalt plant. And then I think the one that's 166 here is their storage yard for all of their equipment.
That's big.
Yeah,
Most of this is, I mean, I feel like they're gonna come back and say the majority of this is gravel. There's not really any, but like they have their like wash plants in there.
like this is the one that it's saying is the larger one, the across the road where they keep all of their
Yeah.
That's
equipment.
where that garage is, that's,
Yeah, that's what. I
That's
thought.
the
That's
smaller
the-
one
yeah,
though on
right.
this
No,
list,
that's the
right?
larger one.
yeah.
The smaller one is their actual asphalt plant,
Yeah,
cause like all of that is gravel. And it's only kind of this central area that's,
so that's the one they have at the
Okay.
top though, is 400.
yeah, 400 is, this one is the storage yard. This one's 411.
Okay.
Is
For some
that
reason
all
I thought-
paved then?
I thought 411
Yeah.
was across
That's
the
the
street.
whole thing is-
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they gotta work on.
Is it
this
411
giant
across the
dump
street?
411 is across the street. 411 is where the actual asphalt plant
Yeah.
is.
I thought 411 was the where that big pond is that they had a wetland issue.
No, it's like, that's over here, that's. It's actually 1263 Reservoir Road, it's a huge piece of property. Right, the pond right next to the warehouse, right?
The other
Oh, so
pond
that's
that
divvied up.
was,
Okay.
Yeah, so what I got up here,
Yeah,
right?
that's like across from the wash plant.
Yeah,
Is that the new warehouse to the right?
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
white
Okay.
line, yeah.
and like that's. Looks comparatively larger than 400, yeah, like that's way bigger than PJ Keating's laydown yard.
Yeah, I would say. Right, this compared to this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, almost 3 to 4 times bigger just by eye, right?
Yeah, so he's definitely gonna check this list. And run
That
it
would be
again
great.
and catch everything.
Having good data?
Well, yeah, but like having that impervious area overlay, having
Yeah.
access, like real time, like seeing it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Ask him where he gets it from.
I, I'm afraid it's something we don't have access to, but I'm surprised, Bill, you wouldn't have access to it. Or be able to get
Well,
access.
Maybe I do, I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Again, do we, like, is that the kind of reporting that we need for the MS4 compliance? Does that factor in at all?
No,
Tracking impervious area, how much? Damn.
Do we know where he's getting it from?
no, that's the question.
'Cause I think that there is, I'm not sure, I can't. In ArcGIS, there's a plugin that you can get, which is there.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Isn't that where everybody gets everything now?
Yeah, so it's ArcGIS. That has an expensive plugin that you can use to calculate impervious surfaces. I'm gonna assume that he's a civil engineer, right? He has access to that.
Yeah, that's their business. so
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it should be current, it should, match up with, we have a new warehouse, it should be captured there. Not so new anymore.
Have people moved into that yet?
Very few,
Yeah.
still mostly empty.
In that warehouse?
Yeah.
It's still, I think I saw one name on the sign, maybe?
Yeah, 1 or 2, yeah.
Yeah.
There's also the storage on 2A over by Townsend Harbor. You know what I'm talking about? It's not as big.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I've
But
seen that
it's a
too.
fairly good size, by the primary school kind of.
So that wouldn't have been captured, cause that's right now. Yeah.
Right,
I don't know what that is. Is that a Mass Ave address? I assume it is.
It is, yeah.
Well, and the south, if he's using the ArcGIS, that should be like
It's-
updating all the time, cause it's a live capture. It should be, I think, like other
Okay.
software. Like a takeoff software is gonna be doing that in real time for you.
I think I saw a sign for Jacob's Landscaping over there.
Yeah,
I don't know how many people are in that.
it's not fully yet.
No,
I think on that one I've seen two,
yeah,
but then it looks like it's might be owner occupied too, like there's some
maybe,
owner stuff in there,
maybe.
so.
People storing their boat in the winter.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I think it's weird how many of these warehouses get built and then no one goes in, like, there's another one going at, where Best Buy is. And there's another warehouse going up behind there, that's what they've been building.
Is that what, I thought a Costco was going up in.
I thought it was
going in
gonna
there.
be a Costco.
What?
Yeah.
A Costco, not a Costco store, Costco distribution.
Warehouse.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, shoot, I just assumed it was.
I
a-
thought it was
those-
I thought it was a distribution center, that's what I thought.
So like this map,
Man,
I'm at, well. doesn't even have the buildings showing yet.
Hmm.
Right, I can change maps, I guess, and see if it shows up, but.
Oh,
Okay.
Costco is mulling a new retail location in Leominster. I've never been.
Oh, here we go.
Give
Google
BJ
has
some
it.
competition.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, at Whitney Field.
No. I'm not, I went this Woodby Orchard Park area.
It says Costco wholesales evaluating its plans to open, will be the only location in central Massachusetts for the retail chain. Costco addition will be a part of a larger revamp of the mall at Whitney Field.
Maybe that would be good because that's looking pretty shabby over
Yeah,
there.
well, it's nice inside. It's very clean and well done. and
Well, yeah, but there's
Nothing
not-
there.
Yeah, not many people left.
Just Spencer's and Hot Topic.
And Panera
Oh, yeah,
and Old Navy.
Old Navy.
Bet that'd be on.
Yeah, all the things that are never gonna go
Burlington.
away.
So,
Yeah, so he did capture this.
I mean,
This is
that's not as big as obviously, but it's all impervious.
Yeah,
So that's another thing. How do we update with time? If this, goes into effect, there has to be a process to update. As
Yeah, but.
new development happens,
Ideally, look at it, I guess,
yeah. Has to coordinate with the assessor's office or something.
right? Right, when they do their updates. Then we'd have to look.
Yeah, there's definitely administrative overhead that goes
Yeah.
along with this, so. Don't want that to negate the whole purpose. So what's the best way to get, I feel like we've been trying to get this for months. Treading water.
yeah. And always more questions than answers.
Have they come to the next meeting again?
Yeah, the problem is. He won't have an answer, he has to go away, come up with. What he thinks is the answer, but it just, to have a real time with the open meeting on it, it makes it,
Right,
Yeah,
very different. Well, like you say, maybe we do 2 meetings a month.
or have him come with. I don't know if he does it, or if someone on his team
Yeah. it's probably-
pulls this data up, which is that makes it.
he's a civil engineer, right? So he has access to.
I would
the-
hope so,
I mean,
yeah,
he should be,
this should be an
he's a
easy
physical
thing.
engineer, yeah.
Give me whatever square footage of impervious and spit out the list. I would hope that the software is,
Yeah, it's just a simple map and database query.
Right?
It's not,
it shouldn't be, as long as the
Okay.
data in there is accurate and up to date.
Yeah.
Just spit it out. These are the query terms, boom. Cause. So thinking ahead. We were targeting bringing this forward at annual town meeting next year, right?
Yeah.
Spring.
It's gonna be a heck of a town meeting.
Yeah.
it's spring, not fall.
Not fall.
Spring, no, not fall.
Yeah, I would even say, yeah. fall.
Cause Nick says it's like a year of public
Yeah,
rollout and education and
Yeah.
whatnot.
and like,
There's a PR.
Yeah,
who does that? The PR and the messaging and who's the
I was hoping
spokesperson?
Nick,
Yeah.
I assumed it was us. I
Yeah,
had to organize that.
somewhat, but I think. Yeah, he's done it for other towns, right?
yeah,
Do we
I
know
mean, we
what
should-
towns?
I think I have in here, the presentation that he initially gave.
I don't think I was here for that.
Does he say in here which, so he has Braintree, Chelmsford, Millis. I don't know if he actually did these or if he's just pulled up the information. I mean, he has some information in here that could be used.
right.
I don't know, maybe they need to be updated a little bit, but. And I know John put together some slides, right? I mean, his look, color's pretty, ooh, ah. Which is an important piece of. But I think maybe he can tell us like things that we have to be sure we cover, explain.
All right, so I'll put that in.
We might
here.
have to actually
How do
make
we-
the slides, but
Now
I
slash.
mean. We talked about going before select board and FinCom
Yeah,
before
We're targeting September, so.
we were, which
Very quick.
is, yeah. What do we need to have done before we do that?
Have a
finalized rate
rate?
structure.
Yeah, the tiers all could be done, finalized.
We did talk to him about the possibility of adjusting the tier structure, adding additional levels. Splitting up tiers 9 and
Yeah.
10 into like multiple levels.
Yeah,
Although if we split up tier, well. Oh, I don't know.
Cause we also have to think about there's future development, even if like tier not, you know. Maybe we split out just based on impervious area and maybe there's one or none in a tier. Doesn't mean 3 years from now,
Oh,
there
sure.
won't be someone that
Yeah.
pops in there. I don't think it's fair to have too big of a range in one tier of
Yeah.
size.
yeah,
Yeah, that was why I got confused about if they were charging on individual ERUs or tiers.
Well, tiers are based on the year.
Sure, but like somebody with 51 ERUs pays the same as somebody with 99 ERUs.
Yeah, yeah. I think we're good until we get to tiers 9 and 10.
Sure.
I think that's what we keep coming back to, but.
And I mean, like, if we split tier 10 in half, then we've got tiers 9, 10, and 11 now that are all 25 ERU spaces. Although then the question is how high are we gonna go? In terms of tiers, like if we're keeping that same 25 ERU structure, then we probably are looking at like 16 tiers to get all the way up to like where the Walmart Hannaford's parking lot is. Like at some point, they probably need to expand or,
yeah, we could start with what we have,
yeah,
you know,
I don't think we're gonna
Keep,
get
like-
anything bigger than,
0 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 100, and then. Over 100, well,
yeah.
and then we can always add more in the following year.
I mean, some of these are really. Like, okay, so. For non-residential, 1 ERU, then there's 2, 3, 4, then it goes 5 to 7, like they're very. Small
Tight, yeah.
increments until you get to,
Hold on.
and yeah, until you get to the tier
Mhm.
8, 9.
Which effectively at this point, we're talking about the PJ Keating plant and up. Cause that's 26 ERUs. Why is there such a big gap between Central Mass Garden and Arrive? Like it's 44
know.
all the way to 107. I'm like, I don't see the Unitil.
Where's
lot
Unitil?
Not on here.
That's another one that's missing, that's huge.
Yeah, 'cause they have a big parking lot. Yeah,
And a big building.
Yeah.
yeah. And they charge me a lot, so they do that,
Yeah.
Well, guess what? They pay, we pay.
yeah.
Yeah,
They were supposed to do a heat pump rate. And I signed up for it in December. And they still haven't done it, it's supposed to be like way cheaper, with heat pumps. And, never did it, $1,000 bills in the winter. Crazy. The only thing I miss about Framingham.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
committee missing here.
Yeah,
So I think the other thing we have to have is Bill's plan for spending
yeah,
Yeah.
how we arrived at the target balance of the enterprise fund and how it's gonna be spent and project out, cause you know, all the budget stuff, all the departments have to come with future year plans, right?
Right. They're working on it.
Sorry, I know, I think everybody is. It's gonna be a busy fall.
So for our presentations, we need a finalized
Yeah.
grade structure and a finalized, what do we call it, spending plan, budget.
Mhm. That's the justification for the whole cost of
Yeah.
fees. Tier structure, fee structure, budget plan.
And we decided when it came to doing the billing, we were just going to tack on to the existing system we already have instead of rebuilding this.
If possible, right?
Yeah,
Attach it to.
It was-
property tax.
it was one of the options that he gave
Yeah,
in the document.
I think that's,
I haven't talked to Mylene about it, so.
yeah, I was gonna say that,
Check
that's
with them.
something from like Ezekiel, Mylene, FinCom. It would be good. It makes sense to me to not have a separate.
Yeah.
Billing, mailing.
yeah,
We already have the
Can Munis
infrastructure,
handle
why
that?
spend more?
Munis does that billing
Right.
too, right?
It would have to be built into Munis, yeah.
So I don't know if Ezekiel knows.
then I just get a fancy update.
Oh, it's in the cloud.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Seems to be working better.
I was gonna
Not
ask you if you
100%.
got the sewer bills out
Yeah,
without issue.
not without issue.
Okay,
I don't think I've gotten a sewer bill recently. Did
Coming
they just
soon.
go up?
so
Okay.
the advising on the bill, I mean, we can, this is what we're thinking, like, we're going to them, like, this is what we're thinking, this is where we're headed. Give us feedback. Right?
Yeah,
That's the whole point of going,
if we wanna try and hit September, do we wanna do a meeting earlier than our standard one a month?
I think we might have to. Because the other thing we talked about was giving another update at the fall town meeting.
When's that, November?
November, and the warrant is going to close in September, I believe, sometime. I don't think Jen gave me the final date. Things, when you start backing timelines out, it gets here pretty quick, like, for if we just say report, that's all the article, like we did at the
Right.
annual town meeting, that's fine.
Yeah.
But. It would just be a generic. Maybe more detailed, part of like kick off the PR campaign, ideally. Education campaign. I think maybe we could tap into PAC too, to record something.
Definitely, yeah.
You know, people
Yeah.
have these information sessions, like, you know,
Mhm.
hardly anybody comes, Marshall Park went through it.
Yeah,
Matt did it for the MBTA communities,
Yeah.
but they record it
yeah,
and a lot of people watch it after. So we could even
Sure.
talk to Joe and get, you have to put makeup on, so.
No, we-
For the camera, or lighting. Um. So.
Yes,
Schedules,
yeah,
we're also dependent on Nick's schedule. And availability. It's gonna be tough to get on. A select board agenda. I
Yeah.
mean,
really?
we'll have to get, I mean. I would say a couple weeks. ahead.
Okay, alright, I thought you were talking like months out.
No, it's not like, oh, and I don't know, FinCom only meets twice a month too, so.
That's all, twice a month is normal, right? Well, select board is 4 times.
No.
I think select board is the outlier here.
Yeah, select board is the outlier. 2 times is the,
And then we have these tri-board meetings now that are taking the place of some of those regular meetings.
what are they?
Different times. I know the August one is the last week of August. So if we wanna get on an agenda in September. Is that
If we can, that would be,
to get feedback and to prepare for the fall town
And
meeting
that's the select board agenda.
and FinCom,
Okay,
right? We wanna go to both?
and we say we, is that? The we or is that Bill? Okay.
Well, it depends. If we post it as a
Support for
joint,
Bill?
do we all go and post it as a joint
I'm
meeting?
willing to go to them.
I can go. As long as it's not,
FinCom is Thursdays normally, like they're
Okay.
meeting tonight anyway.
yeah,
Um,
I just can't do first or third Wednesday.
select board's Tuesday and
Yeah.
FinCom's Thursday, yeah. If we're gonna have everyone there, we have to post it as a joint meeting, that's all.
Sure.
Which I think
Um,
would be good, and if, I don't know if Nick's able to dial in. Is it
Yeah,
worth, do we
depends on
want
the
him
day.
there?
Well, I guess it depends on our presentation.
He could speak to more like what's happened in other communities in this, you know.
That's true. That would be helpful. All right, so our schedule then.
Mm-hmm.
Do we wanna do first Thursday and third Thursday, so 7th and the 21st?
That's for August?
Yeah.
August. Hold on. Yep. 7th and 21st, yeah, cause I'm away the week of the 25th.
Okay.
I don't even think I can, cause I'll be in a different time zone to even dial in. I can do 7th and 21st.
I can only do the 7th.
Okay.
I can do the 7th and 21st.
I think I can.
All right, we'll go with that for now.
What do we need for quorum? 3?
3.
So we're good, even if John can't make it, we're still good for the time
Yeah.
you can't.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we, do we want Nick?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean. Is. Bill, is it you can send him whatever questions and
Yeah.
thoughts we have.
Correct.
So that he can look at them ahead of time and come to us with answers.
Correct.
Okay, that's not an open meeting law issue, great. Then, yes, let's try and get him the questions of what we have and what we need. And then hopefully he can come to that meeting with answers and we can get a good jump on this
on the 7th.
on the 7th.
All right, we'll do that.
Can he send answers before the meeting so we can, is that allowed? I mean, then we could say, we have more questions?
As long as we don't discuss them,
Yeah, as long as we don't have a quorum.
yeah.
If we don't reply all.
Like he sent that spreadsheet. I'm, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
We used to have a SharePoint or something, right?
We do have a
Drop
SharePoint.
stuff in.
Do we have a SharePoint?
Did at one
I
time,
know we have a OneDrive.
or OneDrive, something. There's too many drives and Teams
Yeah.
and Google.
Oh, I'm on a Stormwater SharePoint.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we have
Yeah.
2 because I accidentally created a second one.
Adam Burney
Um,
just created something, dumped everything he
I
had.
have one that
Yeah.
was last modified by Adam Burney.
Okay, that's the one we're.
Well, there's some stuff in here from you from
I was there.
April of 2024. that seems to be the last update. If anybody goes to SharePoint, it's probably showing up in there. Left-hand navigation.
And when you get your email, can you just let us know that you now have an email?
Yes,
Just email us that you have an email. So what's the big thing for Nick that we need?
So,
Still,
I
Things that.
I think the series of questions we have is where does he get his impervious area data? Using the Leominster Rod and Gun Club as an example, why does that register as 2.5 acres of impervious area? What is going on with the missing properties like Unitil and the like? A little bit more specificity. Oh, where does his roadway calculation come from? And a little bit more specificity on what we're looking at in that smaller IA breakdown. What has been done previously? What is his involvement with advertising?
Like the PR education.
Yeah, that's what I have.
I would be curious what towns he's worked with.
Sure.
And
Directly.
just like directly and done the PR and education
Yeah.
for. Just cause I'd
Okay.
like to look at some of their literature that they have out.
You can find a lot of presentations that communities have had at
Yeah.
town meetings and whatnot, but
I haven't found any that say CEI though. It's mostly
yeah,
tie and bonds and a couple other. Is it tie and bond or tick and bond?
tie and bond.
Tie and bond, yeah.
Okay.
Are there roads important? In the list of like to prioritize questions?
No, I suppose.
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, all right, we can probably drop that.
I mean, it would be good, cause I'm just wondering, is it valuable information to say, we have this many roads in town and. If you manage the water and drainage better, they last longer. It saves on the maintenance and repair of a lot of miles. But it also is a source of runoff.
Do private roads have stormwater systems? Like, do we have town stormwater system on private roads?
No,
Okay.
they
Okay,
might have their own, but not,
sure.
I don't maintain
Yeah.
anything on private roads.
Okay. Does a cul-de-sac development, is that a private road? I'm sorry, I'm just looking for a breakdown of like.
Depends
what-
on which one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
So like. If a new development has 5 homes,
Yeah,
it has to do stormwater. They have
Sure.
to,
Yeah.
yeah, well, you know that because you're in
Yeah.
planning. So a lot of that there is part
Mhm.
of their, are they being maintained is another question, but
right.
That's
that's.
the
Oh.
issue that we've run into.
Yeah,
Okay,
so.
Who checks on their compliance?
Right.
They come forward with this plan. Yeah, it all sounds good, but there's no follow-up or accountability.
Right,
Right. There's no
Um,
enforcement.
Exactly.
our interim administrator in conservation has a lot of good ideas.
Yeah,
She makes them like, she makes in Fitchburg, they have to like post a sign, says no plowing or salt for things like that. So in like those private developments so that the plows know, or where the stockpiles are supposed to go. And just stuff like that, cause that's part of the operations and management a lot of times, so.
but like those detention basins that like. You
Yeah,
have to
those-
maintain,
yeah.
otherwise it just, we saw it, right?
Portland, yeah.
It fills in and it just doesn't
work.
function,
Yeah.
it serves no purpose.
Yeah,
There's that 100 Townsend Harbor, aren't they putting 5 homes in there?
Yes.
100 Townsend Harbor, wait, is it 100 Townsend, is that 100?
Yeah, I
Then
think it's
there-
I think it's 100.
There's also
Yeah.
1038 Northfield Road. Is doing
Yeah.
that,
And there's a
too.
big
There's supposed to be
field on
4, but
Townsend
now-
Harbor, now there's a for sale sign,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
5 properties, right?
Because that was the one.
That was just
that came
approved.
out of chapter.
Yeah.
And we didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So 5 homes, so they're gonna have to have a stormwater.
Yeah, they
plan.
do. We only looked at one, cause only one was in the buffer zone. For conservation,
Yeah.
but the whole,
But planning board will have to have a storm.
we did, and everything, you know, officially it checked out. There's some concerns, but there was nothing. We could do about it. They
So
checked
it'll
all
be
the
5 more
boxes.
properties to add to tier 1.
yeah.
All right,
It's pretty good.
Oh, did we-
This is all the time.
Did we approve minutes before I got here from,
no, we
No.
didn't.
do we wanna do that, or is it not on the agenda, so we can't?
No,
Is
it's
it
on the agenda.
The June minutes are.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
did the May, right? Did we do the May?
I think, I don't know if we did May, cause I
no,
think they weren't ready
I
yet.
didn't do them.
We didn't do the May?
No, we didn't do the
Right.
May.
So I think somebody said they didn't read them on.
I think, did we not get
Oh, you know
them?
what it was? They came out late.
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah, it was-
I don't think we got the May
We
minutes.
did it
Yeah.
on Teams.
We got 2 at
Because the
once.
Zoom didn't work.
Oh, yeah,
They
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
get
yeah.
it till late, so I don't know,
I
I don't know if we've seen those.
Yeah.
I don't think they got sent.
Yeah.
I don't remember
so-
seeing them.
Yes, May 20, they're in the June 29th email from Danielle.
Yes.
She sent 2
Oh,
the
okay.
both sets of minutes are in there.
Oh, they're in the one with the 626?
There's 2 attachments.
Oh, you're right, they are. There are,
So that one's not on
Words.
the agenda, so we'll
we won't do that one.
do that for, let me. May,
We are way ahead on minutes compared to some other.
and you know what? I am.
I
way
feel seen. We're getting better though.
Oh,
you
you guys aren't.
Are you not talking about us?
No.
Oh, is it?
Well,
is it
we
so
are.
far? Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't we just find somebody to do that though?
yeah, there's so many, it's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
But we
I
can
still
do,
need to
we can
figure
do
out how
the
to
June.
submit them.
We
Yeah,
can do
we
the
do the
June,
June.
Okay.
yeah,
So I'll move to approve the minutes from June 26, 2025.
second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
I,
Great.
Doing,
all right.
you can,
You're
Yeah, I
allowed
said
to.
aye.
Who's here?
okay,
was
yeah,
there.
no, you
Yeah.
can if you want, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one that you were on for checking it out, right?
Yeah.
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 All right, if that's where we are, then I will accept a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded, all in favor?
I.
Aye, great. All right, I will see everybody in 2 weeks.
Do you have the BMP installed going in?
Oh, yeah.
It's still, no, but that was on the agenda, but.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, totally forgot about it.
No, I saw where it was going. I was over at the pollinator area at the library,
So-
and she showed me
Yeah.
where it was going.
Yeah, so you didn't hear this, but,
Are you still
Yeah.
recording?
This thing is so creepy.
We have this at my work too.
Yeah.